Hi, welcome back to my video, or welcome back to my channel. A little garbled there. So if you are new to my channel, I both do art videos and book videos, and this is another art video. So in this art video, I am doing a paint pour, and I decided that I was going to do more than one piece with the amount of paint that I had put together. So um, uh, there are 4 pieces that I managed to pull off. Um, there are 2 that I will do more of in the future, or I will do more to in the future, so you can see the 2 pieces that I don't necessarily show a pour on, but I do show toward the end just to show you what I did with the rest of the paint. So what you don't know is I am working on the next abstract art box. It is a Christmas themed one, so part of this pour is part of that. So, and I will dive into more of that details and information in another few videos. I won't do it right now, but I've done a paint pour, and I find out of all the paint pours I've done so far, I really enjoy doing the blues. I find I get way more interesting results and patterns out of the blue pours than I do out of the other ones. So far, those are my top favorites. So this is a paint pour that I'm using blues in. And as I mentioned in some of the other ones that I've done, I am gradually changing how I'm doing them. So in the very beginning, I was doing basically no additive to my paint. I was doing just straight paint and water, and I went with that for a while, and then I was trying WD-40 as I saw as it was an idea, and it was okay, but I've kind of given that up for right now. Now I've moved on to, or I had moved on to using Floetrol and WD-40, and then eventually I've given up on both because A, I ran out of Floetrol, and B, I decided to try and find a different method of using or creating a pouring medium without a large expense and based on what I have. Now I have a lot of Mod Podge, and based on some research and some looking into on YouTube, I discovered that you can use Mod Podge as a pouring medium. So putting that together, I now had tried out doing Mod Podge with paint without diluting the Mod first, just to see what the difference would be. And although I didn't mind it, in the end I have done a diluted version of the Mod. So I do 2/3 Mod versus 1/3 of water. I mix that up, and then once that's stirred together, I mix that into my paint, where I do roughly 2/3 paint to 1/3 Mod, or pouring medium. So I mix that together, and at first I was using, I changed the idea from using WD-40 to using dish soap, and the idea is to create cells out of this. And while I don't mind using dish soap, I'm finding that I do get some cells and some color distortion. It's kind of cool in places, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I don't like how inconsistent it is, so I have given up on using dish soap for the time being. I will eventually try silicone, it just hasn't been in the budget yet. So not in this one, but as I'm going further and as you see more videos, and I will show it and more into the details in the comments as I do more videos. But as I'm going on, I have now given up on WD-40 and dish soap altogether, and I'm just doing straight pouring medium with paint and maybe a little bit of extra water to get the consistency that I may want. As some paints are thicker than others and some are thinner than others, so I have to mix them together based on the paint consistency. So the last video that I will put up within the next few days, probably toward the end of the week, and I will again make sure that the information is listed below, or rather in the video itself. But the last one is just straight pouring medium and paint, and I find that oddly enough I end up getting a little bit more cell development and more of an interesting effect when I just did it that way. So I intend to do more like that until I can afford to try other means. So enough jabbering for right now. We can jump into this paint pour and you can see what I did. Thank you again so much for watching. If you've got any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below, or simply just let me know what you think. I do a lot of paint pours and book reads and things like that, so if you happen to watch a video, feel free to let me know what you thought. Thank you again so much for watching. Remember to hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I will see you again in the next video.